What's going on, everybody? Lee Money here from the Steel City Renegades. And if you need auto parts, there's only one place that I know I go, and that's Detroit Auto Parts. Detroit Auto Parts is the official parts store of Red Line Radio LLC. They have two convenient locations on the east side. You can call 216-531-7373, or on the west side, call 216-398-7373. Mention Redline Radio and receive 10% off your purchase. So don't forget, if you need any parts for your vehicle today, reach out to Detroit Auto Parts, the official home and auto parts store of Redline Radio LLC. What's going on, everybody? Lee Money here, the host of Money's Crazy Mind and Steel City Renegades. And you know, Redline Radio LLC is proud to partner with Growing Wings Adult Services for the creation of our brand new state-of-the-art production studio. Growing Wings Adult Services has been assisting adults with disabilities in the Northeast Ohio area for the past 5 years. For more information on how Lisa and the team at Growing Wings can assist your family, you can contact Lisa at 234-334-7547 today. Again, that's 234-334-7547.
What's up, everybody? It's Timbuk2 from Timbuk Tuesday. You know, I'm here in Club Pizzle. I stay in Club Pizzle every Thursday. You can find me right here in Club Pizzle. And I wonder who put this together like this. I wonder if it was Wiggins Construction and Home Improvement, you know, because they can fix anything. So, you know, I know Pizzle probably reached out. He probably did. I don't know. But if you wanted to reach out, you can call Will today at 440-731-7654 and tell him Redline sent you. He'll get you right.
Yo, Dave, I really appreciate you letting me do my thing over here at Redline Radio LLC.
Tim, ain't no thing but a chicken wing.
Hey, well, you know I love them chicken wings. I got a couple buddies that's trying to come on and do a podcast. You got anything for them?
Heck yeah, we do. Just have them give me a call.
Bet. I'll have them call 440-503-0828.
Tim, don't forget to tell them that we're available on all social media platforms.
And you can't forget about the Redline Radio LLC app on the Google Play Store.
Damn, how'd I forget about that?
You was probably thinking about them little people again.
Damn, I probably was.
That's cool. They just trying to be a part of the winningest radio station in Cleveland.
And we got the hardware to prove it.
This is really gross, but dirty trash cans can pose a serious health risk to you and your family. The pungent smell can attract rats and flies, not to mention maggots, both of which can contain dangerous diseases transferable to humans. Your dirty trash can is susceptible to harboring dangerous bacteria. Contact Brandon at Fitz Trash Bin Cleaning today at 440-752-1533 or find them on Facebook. Veteran owned and operated and eco-friendly. Again, call Brandon at 440-752-1533.
I promise y'all, I got the dopest theme song out here. Y'all can't fuck with that. You can fade that, Tim. right, mic check. 1 2 1 2. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Want to welcome y'all to another episode of Club Pizzle right here on Redline Radio LLC. And of course, I'm him. I don't even have to go through all of my names. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what day it is, and y'all know who y'all looking at right now. And sit up a little bit. Adjust this microphone so y'all can see the shirt. You know, I wear greatness. Got two of the greats on my shirt. Just got to show off. You got to show my shits off. Y'all know I'm going to step out in some fly, some all black. Y'all know how I do, man. But again, I want to thank y'all for y'all continued support of Club Pizzle and of this platform that I am on right now. Oh, man. We're going to have some fun today. You know, last week, I apologize. I was tired. I ain't even going to hold you. I was tired of shit. Exhausted, ready to get the hell up out of here. You know, my sermon on Patrick Levine Mahomes wasn't as powerful as I wanted it to be, but I felt like I got my point across. But we are here. Let me get these sponsors out of the way because, you know, we going to talk and we about to have us some fun. Let's give a big shout out to Detroit Auto Parts, the official parts store of Redline Radio and the home of our original studio. They have two convenient locations on the east side. Call 216-531-7373 or call the west side at 216-398-7373. Mention Redline Radio and receive 10% off of your purchase. I need to hit them up because I need my tires rotated on my car. You come rotate my shit while I'm up here doing my show. And also shout out to Growing Wings Adult Services, the official sponsor of the state-of-the-art Studio 2. Grow Wings Adult Services has over 7 years experience of taking care of adults with disabilities. For more information, call Lisa at 234-334-7547. That was a bad toss this week. Timbuktu.
What up, Dow?
How you feeling, man? You ain't sleepy over there, are you? You good?
I mean, I don't know. Sometimes it just happens. Like, you know, I don't be expect. Oh, I booed myself. I don't be expecting to go to sleep. It just happened. You know, sometimes I feel like I'm narcoleptic. I don't know, but
No, and I asked because I came with a gift today.
oh yeah,
Mrs. Pizzle was at the house chefing it up, and we came with a little care package for Tim.
yes, they did.
She like, make sure you don't forget Tim's. I was like, all right, I got you.
I just love y'all. I just love y'all. Uncle Di.
It's more where that came from, man. More picnics at the crib when the weather get warm. It was a beautiful day out today, man. It was beautiful. I was riding on the freeway today with my sunroof open. That's how beautiful it was today.
It was definitely a beautiful day.
It's cold. It's a little chilly out there. No, I had to. All right, we can't, you know. But before we get into it, I do have a guest today. I made this announcement. This is his third time. He is a friend of the show. He's damn near a staple of the show. My man does it for the culture. Fresh off of another dope-ass event this past Sunday. My man's is doing it for the culture. He been doing it for the culture for a long time. My man is a super athlete. I know he's a super athlete because I seen this shit firsthand. Ladies and gentlemen, Meech the Shredder is in the building.
Yeah, go Shred. Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
You good, man? You all right over there?
Thank you, Don. Thank you, Tim. Thank you for having me.
Of course,
My brother.
Before we get into it, man, I wanna comment a little bit on All-Star Weekend. Everybody has been dogging it. Like it really didn't feel. It wasn't the best All-Star Weekend. I mean, it was alright, but it was kind of like blah. I ain't gonna hold you. I skipped Saturday night. I didn't watch none of the Saturday stuff. I just watched highlights. I was watching wrestling. I'm just gonna tell y'all right now. I was like, all right, Elimination Chamber. This is a big event. This is gonna be some stuff gonna happen. So that's what I was watching. Friday night, I didn't see anything because I was out at Catherine Deneuve's listening party. Shout out to Kat. That was an amazing event. Her album Gray Area is in y'all phones right now. So when y'all done listening to Club Pizzle, go stream our shit. It's dope.
Yeah, I might have to review that.
It's dope. It's R&B, like R&B. Like, you know, Kat get in her bag with it. And she's dope. Like, she performed. She had this dress on. She was wearing that dress. Yes, she was. And listen, I'm a happily married man, but I am still a man. And I'm going to say it. She was wearing the dress that she had on. She was wearing it.
I'm pretty sure it's a cat in the bag joke somewhere in there I missed.
Yeah, I think you missed that. But I was outside, you know what I'm saying, for the most part for All-Star Weekend and Sunday for the actual game. I did eventually watch the game, but I was out because I guess I'm the official resident judge of the Battleground.
Ain't nothing
For
wrong with
Mr.
it.
Shredder. I mean, I'm cool. I mean, I'm good with it. I enjoy this, always a good time. So before we get to that, All-Star again, man, Mac McClung, the fact that the white boy, and didn't I say it last week, Tim? I say the white boy was gonna win the slam dunk contest during Black History Month. I said it last week. The dunk contest has officially been gentrified.
Man, he the Eminem of dunk contest.
But you know what? I knew he was gonna win it. When they announced him to be in, I was like, oh, okay, the white boy, yeah, he can dunk. Because I went to a Charge game a couple of weeks back and he did a dunk in the game where I was like, who is this dude? I had to Google him like during halftime of the game. And the first thing that popped up was a YouTube video of him dunking in high school. And he get busy. Georgetown alum. He went to Georgetown. He transferred from Georgetown to went somewhere else. And he ended up in the G League. He's now up with Philly for now. He's going to go back to the G League. I think he's already back to the G League because they sold like 8,000 tickets for the next game. He plays for the Sixers affiliate. It's like Delaware or something, somewhere down there. And, you know what I'm saying? He's exciting. He can play ball. I'm trying to tell these dudes who think they can hoop, that think they can do something with these G League dudes, you ain't got nothing coming.
Man, a lot of these people can hoop for real. They wouldn't be in the position that they is in.
The G League is the second most competitive basketball league in the world.
Man, sometimes you be sitting there looking at people like, man, I'll go out there and do this and I
No, you won't.
that. No, you won't.
No,
Not
you
unless
won't.
you a super athlete like me.
Listen, super athlete or not, I'm gonna tell you.
Nah, because I ain't got no jumper, so you right.
I be telling dudes, especially, it's like, all right, dude, first of all, you my height. I'm 5'9" on a good day. 5'10" on a good day. These dudes is 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", 6'5". It look different when you stand next to them. Like, damn, you really are tall. That's how it is with a lot of them. And even the smaller guys, even Sharif Cooper, who's maybe 6 foot in sneakers. Footwork, he quick, I'm trying to tell y'all dudes, like, it ain't that easy. And I kind of want to prove it to a lot of these dudes who really think they can hoop over their summer. If I can get in contact with a couple of these Charged guys, like, man, why don't you come and show up to this event and play on my team here real quick? Like, all you got to do is just play a half. I just sit them out the first half, the second half, like, man, go do work, man. Go get buckets.
Oh, that's why Trappy stopped doing his events?
I don't know. Well, we know why, but
he was like, man, no, Don going to get cool with the damn cat in charge.
Hey, man. Hey, win by any means, right?
Yeah, you right.
Dame Lillard won a 3-point contest. I wasn't expecting that. I thought Tyler Hero was going to win it. Yeah, I went with the white boys this weekend. I did. And then the Antetokounmpo brothers just didn't show up for the skills competition and let Utah win it. I hope y'all went and bought y'all Colin Sexton Jazz jerseys. Probably not. Them Colin Sexton Cavs jerseys is still like $30 at Lids. Y'all better go get y'all one since that's y'all boy. Y'all love him so much. I'm just saying, man. Hey, I'm never going to let that go, especially
You not, man.
especially if Donovan Mitchell leads the Cavs to a championship. Y'all are not going to hear the end of it. Y'all already not hearing the end of it because he was an all-star starter this year.
Man, you've been ragging on Colin for a long time, man.
It's not even ragging. I'm just trying to explain to people who only watch Cleveland teams. I was explaining that shit to people all summer, and they're trying to compare. I had people telling me that Colin Sexton was better than DeJounte Murray and he was better than Donovan Mitchell. I say, y'all don't watch much basketball. Y'all don't watch basketball.
You know how Cleveland fans are, man. Once you on Cleveland team, it's like you a Clevelander forever. They like
it's the LeBron James PTSD. If you're here longer than 4 years, they're gonna love you for life.
They like, we love you.
They ready to retire your jersey. I mean, Kevin Love's jersey deservingly is gonna get retired, and I'm not upset at that. He's deserving of it. But motherfuckers like and Jetty Osman is my guy, but we could have traded him.
Man, I've been trying to trade him for the past 4 years.
He's untradeable on 2K. You can't even get they be trying to get second round picks. Like, no, nigga.
Hey,
did you say it was untradeable on 2K?
It's even funnier because
I promise y'all, the Cavs have the most untradeable bench on 2K.
Like, if you ever
I've tried to trade Dylan Windler. They won't even give me second round picks for Dylan Windler.
Nope.
He was at a Charge game. The last couple of Charge games I went to, the first one, he was there. He was sitting on the bench. I'm like, this dude just 6'7" for no reason. Like, you just a waste of height. Like, you just 6'7" for no reason. And then the other game, the day after, he played like 5 minutes. It's like, why is he even here? Like, I couldn't have. Like, my knees is bad. Like,
Man, listen, Don, you could do it. 5 minutes? Man, listen, 5 minutes. What, was they 5 consecutive minutes?
It was 5 consecutive minutes.
That was his whole game?
He played 5 minutes and got up like 3 shots.
Man, you could do that.
And made one. I think he made one.
Because, look, you got that deceptive speed. So you look like you just do that little run thing you do where you ain't running, but you running.
See, with a football, I got a little bit of a chance. Basketball,
because they don't even got to pass you the ball every time. You know what I'm saying? And if they do pass you the ball, you just pass it back.
No, I'm going to get open. And if I'm open, I'm shooting.
Every time.
5 minutes. I'm taking advantage of my 5 minutes. I'm shooting it every time I get it. I'm coming off a screen and I'm shooting. But your All-Star weekend, it was blah. I don't know if it was because it was in Salt Lake City or what it was, because even last year's was kind of blah, but the All-Star game itself last year was cool. It was pretty exciting. We got a walk-off shot, a walk-off jumper. It was like the next basket win. This year, it was just like, all right, Brian did his thing, played the first half, and he got his, they celebrated him and trotted him out there. They keep trotting Kareem out there. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar like, I want to go home. Stop making me put on this varsity jacket that say captain on it. Stop bringing me, like, he broke the record. I shook his hand. Leave me alone. I want to stay home now.
They're like, shake it again, Kareem.
Actually, he is. I think a lot of what I see with Kareem, I think he's more relieved than anything. Like, all right, this record has finally been broken. It's been 40 years. I was alive to see my record get broken, and now I can just go off and chill and write articles and write my books and stuff, because he does have a website and he writes up. Like, he doesn't even talk basketball a lot. He talks like movies. I just saw one where he just shitted on all of the Oscar-nominated movies. He was like, only like one of these. He speaks on a lot of things, man. I like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He addressed everything that the media was saying, how he felt about LeBron. He even told the world that Magic Johnson was lying. He's like, no, Magic, I am not upset that my record is broken. I'm happy that I'm here to see it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So hearing it from the horse's mouth, but of course, people hear things from the horse's mouth and call the horse a liar. That's the world we live in. Michael Jordan can come out and say LeBron James is the greatest player of all time, and people will still be like, nope, because that's just how people are. They just won't give LeBron his credit, but they trotted him out there, and they also trotted out Karl Malone. And I want to speak about this because why they keep trotting Karl Malone out during All-Star Weekend?
Who is Karl Malone?
Why do they insist on, like, why do we keep seeing Karl Malone's face? I don't want to see Karl Malone's face anymore.
Karl Malone don't even got a ring.
Yeah, he was the second or whatever all-time leading scorer. You know, he was up there, and I mean, I know they were in Utah, but why y'all keep trotting this dude out here? We know Karl Malone's story. Karl Malone is a pedophile.
Yeah,
Let's just go and put that out there right now. We're gonna talk about it. This dude, while he was in college at 20 years old, got a 13-year-old girl pregnant.
Yep.
She had twins.
Facts.
He didn't take care of him. He didn't pay child support for him when he got to the league. No charges were filed against him, but still, he's a nasty son of a bitch. And the girl of the twins grew up to become a star in the WNBA, Cheryl Ford.
And the boy played football.
And I think that was another.
Oh, that
might have been some. That might have been another
he
kid.
Got another son.
That was another kid. Got this girl pregnant. This boy grew up, 17 years old. He finally met him. He told the boy, "Hey, it's too late for me to be your father now. You got to figure it out on your own." What in the fuck? But y'all continue to trot this dude out. See, that's the difference between the NBA and the NFL. Because if this was the NFL, they'd have got his ass up out of here real quick. You notice that the NFL don't do shit with Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah, they don't.
Lawrence Taylor pop out on something, it's because it's like I am athlete or it's, you know what I'm saying, some ball player with a podcast. The NFL ain't bringing him. You're never going to see him on the NFL Today, or you're never going to see him on NFL Countdown.
They'll play a clip of him walking past somewhere.
Right. You'll never see O.J. Simpson sit down and do another damn interview in his life. And O.J. Simpson is one of the most articulate dudes out there. O.J. had an NBC gig before the trial came. He had on the same isotoners that ended up being the glove don't fit, we must have quit. Those were the gloves. I bullshit you not. Y'all think I'm playing.
Didn't they let Vic do it though?
Michael Vick got a job with Fox. He might still be, no, he's not at Fox anymore, but he got a gig at Fox. But NFL Network, that ain't gonna happen. Super Bowl coverage, not gonna happen. Y'all see how quick they kicked Michael Irvin off of the Super Bowl coverage over an allegation.
Right. Turned out to not even be true.
But y'all gonna try Karl Malone's nasty pedophile ass out. I mean, it's just disgusting.
You see how society going today, Don.
And you know what Karl Malone's reply of it was? It's old, let it go. Basically, that's what he said. I'm not addressing it. It happened a long time ago. Nigga. I don't ever want to see Karl Malone's face again.
Wasn't he like in a full-blown relationship with like the little 13-year-old?
I don't know. I just know she got pregnant, but she ended up having twins. And even, I think when Cheryl Ford was playing in the WNBA, he might have been at a couple of games. He might have been there when she won the championship, but she didn't really mess with him like that. She didn't care. And you know what? I have a list. It's Black History Month, and I have a list that I put out of Black fathers that gave us not only one but two professional athletes. I don't have the list with me handy, but it's quite a few. And if Karl Malone, he could be on that list, but you didn't raise neither of you didn't raise neither of your kids. You didn't raise Cheryl Ford. I forget the son's name, but he played with the Eagles. He played 5 years in the NFL. But you know what I'm saying? That's a hell of a list. Like Richard Williams is on that list. Shoot, I gotta find this list now.
It's crazy that I'm drawing a blank too, because I just watched the whole thing on this, like on everything. Like, it's crazy that you brought up Karl Malone. I just watched the whole special on Karl Malone and this whole entire situation about him and his kids and all that. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. Who would have known that this dude was running around in the NBA the whole time?
And
know what I'm
what's
saying?
like like the girl's mom never filed charges. He
I think-
refused to pay child support.
I
It's
think
just
they said he ended up paying something, but it was like a small amount, like $100 here and there or something. Like it was crazy. I was like, man, he
I
made
ain't see
all
the
that
story.
money.
that's wild. Man.
Oh, fumble.
That's wild. Okay, I have one of my lists. It's a shorter list. This is the shorter list. Richard Williams, LeVar Ball, John Brown, whose sons are Amon-Ra and Equanimeous St. Brown, wide receivers in the NFL. Omar Cooper, Sharif Cooper is he played in the NBA and he's in the G League. And the daughter, Tia Cooper, y'all know Tia Cooper. Everybody knows who Tia Cooper is. With her fine ass, we all follow her. Let's just be real about it. Let's just be honest. Let's tell the truth. Sean Holiday, his sons, Drew, Justin, and damn, I forgot the Aaron Holiday. Peter Ngun. Shit, I'm about to butcher the fuck out of this name. But two of his daughters, one of them which is on NBA Today, Chine, and her sister are both in the WNBA. Aaron Diggs, his kids, Trayvon and Stephon, and Dale Curry raised two boys that are in the NBA. And it's a hockey guy. And one of my buddies, shout out to Paul Teeple, he pointed that out to me. I think they're the Senguns. Yeah, Chine and her sister, they both are in LA now. Yeah, I think the Senguns are in hockey. I know one of them played and one of them is retired, and the other one is now currently playing. I think they both have, or somebody got like front office jobs or something like that. But Karl Malone could easily be on this list had he did what he was supposed to do and take care of business. But of course he didn't. Piece of shit, right? That's all I got on that, man. Let me get to my predictions for this second half of the NBA, and then we're gonna get with Shred Gang and we're gonna talk about this battleground and what a great time it was. I'll post my list later, but I'm gonna just tell y'all right now, my NBA finals has not changed. I had Milwaukee and Denver at the beginning of the season, and I have Milwaukee and Denver now. My list has not changed. My MVP, I got Joker going back to back to back. Just because he's putting up those numbers, still putting up those numbers, and they are number one in the West, and the Nuggets are healthy. Jamal Murray is back and better than ever. He's looking great. Michael Porter Jr. is healthy and he's tearing shit up. Aaron Gordon is having like one of the best years of his career. Maybe not statistically, but Aaron Gordon on the court looks fantastic. And then the Milwaukee Bucks, when they get healthy, Chris Middleton, they are a Chris Middleton injury away from going back to back.
Facts.
They add Jay Crowder to that. That's your defensive stopper. And Giannis is the best player in the world. I know everybody wants to say Joker. Everybody wants to say Embiid. Giannis is the best in the world right now. Like he's unstoppable. And me seeing him play in person confirmed all of that for me. The rookie of the year, I had Paolo Banchero at the beginning of the year, and that's not going to change. Paolo is tough. I saw Paolo play in person. He's tough. Most improved, I'm going with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, even though he's saying dumb shit and then talking about he was better than LeBron at this age. Listen, let me tell you something. In 2009, when LeBron was your age, he was dragging Sasha Pavlovich and Zydrunas Ilgauskas and Ira Newble to the NBA Finals. Y'all niggas ain't even in the playoffs right now. So, Shai, you got to relax. Sixth man of the year, I got Malcolm Brogdon out in Boston. Boston just looks great. Even though I think Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown really don't like each other, because how 2 years in a row you injuring your mans like that? I got Mike Brown because he's doing such a great job out there in Sacramento. And yes, my NBA Finals again has not changed. I got Milwaukee and Denver, and I got Milwaukee winning it. I got Milwaukee as the best team in the league. Everybody like, well, what about Phoenix? What about the Clippers? What about them? I think that next year is going to be the year for Phoenix. Next year, it's going to be their year. Book's going to be another year better. KD, like those guys, they're going to need, like, They're going to need more than 24 games to get their shit right out there. The Clippers are going to need more than the 24 games to get Russell Westbrook, which I don't think he's going to be there next year. I think they're just going to ride this out and see how this goes. We'll see if Kawhi Leonard can play long enough. That's Street Clothes Jr. I want to not bet against LeBron, but I just don't trust the rest of the team. We don't know if Anthony Davis is going to get hurt. They do have a better squad, and I do believe they are going to squeak. They're going to end up making a 6th seed. They're going to be a team that nobody wants to play in the first round. Memphis Grizzlies. That might be a team y'all don't want to see in the first round. Memphis, I think, with all of their trash talking, they're gonna run into a team that's gonna get them. I don't think they get past the second round. And I think I would have them playing like Phoenix in the second round, and I think they get smoked by Phoenix. KD there now, Chris Paul, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton. For them to make that move, for them to get Kevin Durant and not have to trade DeAndre Ayton, but yes, you did trade Cam, and you traded Mikal Bridges, who, hey, Cavs fans, don't think y'all gonna just walk through the Brooklyn Nets in the first round, because that's not gonna happen. That's a 6-game series waiting to happen. And Mikal Bridges is a problem. Karis LeVert, Isaac Okoro, y'all gonna have y'all hands full with Mikal Bridges.
Man,
he's about to blow up. I was so happy. I'm happy for Mikal Bridges because a lot of these guys, I can see their abilities and I can see what they can and can't be. Out in Phoenix, Mikal Bridges didn't really have to do anything but play defense and shoot threes, because I got Chris Paul, you got Devin Booker, you got DeAndre Ayton. I'm all right averaging 15 here. Trade me somewhere where I can be the first or the second option. He's going to be a 25-point per game scorer next year. He just rang up a 40-burger last week. And I'm just telling y'all right now, I'm not saying that the Brooklyn Nets can beat the Cavs in the first round. I'm just saying that's the team that you're going to have to see in the first round, Cleveland. And they are going to be a problem. That's a big team. They got a big squad. You all right over there, man?
Yo, yeah.
You good?
You know, I told you that whole bag wasn't gonna make it to the show. It didn't make it to the show.
Make it to the show. All right, man. So I got my guy, Mr. Shredder, in the building with me, of course. Fresh off of Battleground 2, Battle for Ohio 2. I don't know if we got into it the first time you were here, but what made you start this whole thing?
I felt like I'm really in my head. I'm like, I'm tired of going to all these events, right? Where it's like 105 artists waiting to watch artists perform, where it ain't no regular people there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They not really getting no fans, and they not making no friends because everybody is competition.
Right.
Everybody claim that they the best. They want to be the best. So I said, let me create somewhere where we can see who the best is. But
I like it.
it kind of seems like to me that, you know, people are not as confident as they like to put on.
Everybody's confident until the lights turn on.
Right.
That's what I figured out in this city a long time ago. Because I've been to a lot of shows in the decade that I've been around here. And I talk, you know what I'm saying? You just there and you just talk to people and they be like, yeah, I'm this, I do this, I do this. But when they get on stage, they don't have the same energy that they had while they were talking to you.
No, they don't.
Me, I was the exact opposite. I always kept it cool till it was time for me to get on stage. And then that's when I let everything out on stage, get back off stage, and I'm back to my cool shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Conserve my shit. But you know what I'm saying? We not here to talk about me.
See, me, I'm just like, I don't know. I could say I just be chilling for the most part.
Yeah.
And I know when to turn it on and when to turn it off. When it's time for me to perform.
You're a veteran, so you know the deal. And in this particular competition, like I've seen people these competitors who are, some of them are just starting. I've seen some who look like seasoned veterans. I don't know how long Hayes has been doing this, but she has a swagger about her that she's been there. Like she's been around for a while.
The crazy thing about Hayes is that her first show ever was the first Battleground.
Are you kidding me?
No jokes.
You are. Come on, man.
No jokes.
Meech, this me, man. This me.
Remember, I was telling you, right? A lot of people send me their music to the Shredder Gang music review. I get a chance to hear all these artists' exclusive music before they drop it. So she was sending me music. And I said, I have the perfect thing for you. And I had to convince her to come out and compete or to perform anyway, like, because she really didn't want to.
That was her first show, though?
That was her first show.
Wow.
And I told her she got to come out and get her feet wet. Like, you know what I'm saying? And
dog, that her very first song when she came up there, she had the glasses, she had the little bop in her voice, she had the sweat, like she had everything, like she been around for years. She graced the stage like a veteran, which I ain't gonna hold you. After her first round, I say she gonna win.
Man, listen.
I knew she was gonna be the winner.
I didn't necessarily think...
I see a lot of things. I play a lot of things out. Like when Lex did his first comedy versus here last year. That was last year, right, Tim?
Yes, sir.
I told him who the winner was going to be. I told him who his finals was going to be. I told him who the winner was going to be when Keith Silly when she got up there and did her first set. I told Lex, I said, that's going to be your winner right there.
See, I can't say that I knew exactly that she was going to win because the people I knew was there, they all had to, like, I reached out to people that I knew all had the capability of winning. Just like how we was talking earlier. You was like, man, B-Jax keep getting these hard draws.
He do.
It's not that he get the hard draws all the time. It's that everybody that I tried to reach out to that would be the best thing for this tournament so I can get a good feel for it. Mm-hmm. They're all top-notch artists. They just haven't had the chance to be pushed out in front, and they haven't had the chance to show people what they have and what they can showcase. You know what I'm saying?
And you are giving them that shot, which is so dope, man. And again, any help you need with it, I'm the resident judge. So the next one, I will be there.
Man, and you know,
I need that date.
I got real, it's gonna be in 2 months, regardless if I have to do it at the house again or wherever I decide to do it, because of the steps I'm taking to, like, you know, expand the battleground.
Right.
So either way, it's gonna be in 2 months. I like to give my champion a chance to be champion, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, and the champion has been championing all week.
Oh, she's been championing, ain't she?
She has been. Shout out, let's shout her out. Shout out to Envy Jazzo.
Shout out to Big Jazzo, not the little one.
Stepped in the building. Energy, like she walked in the building. I swear she had aura behind her. The motherfucker was orange.
Man, she walked in and she owned the spot. Didn't she?
That's exactly what she did.
Man,
shout out to her, man.
What I hope that people take from this tournament, especially from the second one, because, you know, we just really doing it, so we all learning, and it's all a process for all of us. But I'm hoping that by seeing what she did, it expands people's mind of what a performance can be and what a performance could look like, because we judging on your song quality, your overall performance, and how you know what I'm saying, getting that crowd participation. And she came in there and she just managed to control everything. Even though she didn't bring a whole bunch of people with her.
She controlled the spot.
She came in there with a couple changes of clothes, some confetti, and some dance moves.
The dance moves was
dance. I'm just gonna say dance moves.
The dance moves was dance moving. They were. Yeah, man. She killed it.
Yeah, she did. She went up on the counter, on the bar, knocked off the glass and shit. I was like, damn, she knocking off the glass.
Danced on the judges. Me. She did.
She danced on the boy that she beat.
She did that. She did that too.
She made this boy's day, man.
Oh yeah, she did it twice because she did the same thing to Rocky Michael too. She walked up on him, turned around, wiggled her ass on him. Not
And
little
walked
ass,
away.
but wiggled her ass on him and walked away. But she owned it, and like I get a kick out of watching artists perform because as a performer, and I felt like I was one of the best performers when I did hit the stage. Like, if y'all know, y'all know. If y'all have ever seen me perform, you already know what time it is. I enjoy watching people because you can tell the people who are itching to perform that like they can't wait to get out on that stage. Like I could like that energy. I see that and I feel that.
Yeah, see, what I wanted to do is, like I was saying with the tournament, I wanted to make sure that whoever won the tournament was going to have something tangible that they can walk around with to prove their standing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I like to gloat. You know what I'm saying? And what rapper don't like to gloat?
I mean, rap is it's the ultimate competitive thing.
Man, you should have seen how Jazzo was hitting me up. She was hitting me up before the tournament telling me, I'm coming to destroy Hayes. They was going back and forth on my live. I'm like, man, this is getting real. You know what I'm saying? They was like, I'm going to get you.
When I seen that she was a competitor, I was like, oh.
That's why when Hayes walked in, she had called DJ Verb. She said, play my theme music. She said, the champ is here.
I like that.
Looking for me. Here I go.
I like that, though. I like the
it's all
competitive
in
of it.
fun, though, right?
It is. That's what it is. Like, it can be fun and it can be competitive at the same time. Like, you can compete with people and still, you know what I'm saying, and not have beef with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I even learned that during this podcast shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because early on, I guess I ruffled a few feathers with podcasts, and a couple of people was trying to come at my neck. But I was like, yeah, all right, whatever. I'm still the pod guy, no matter what the fuck you say. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I think I ruffle feathers too because I'm not that friendly for real. Like, I'm probably the funniest, most social, unfriendly person ever.
I think me and you, I'm the same way. Like, I don't really like talking to people. Like, I don't like
but
people.
I do it.
I don't like people, but I know I have a job to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I chose. This is what I signed up for. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a victim. I'm a volunteer.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? This is what I asked for. So when I'm out, like I'm out, when I'm outside, I'm outside. You know what I'm saying? If I don't come to something, that means I didn't want to deal with nobody today.
Oh, see, that's not me. I probably didn't come just because, like, you know, I just didn't want to.
That too. Like, it was like, I didn't want to come and I didn't feel like being bothered. I don't like being bothered with people. Like, I'm good at the crib.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be good at the crib. When I'm ready, when I come outside, like, I'm outside. Like, I'm coming out. You know what I'm saying? And I come outside for my people. I'm always come outside for you unless I got like a broken leg or a pulled hamstring or some shit like that.
Yeah, it definitely decides. It depends on who calling me outside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, certain people I will come outside for. Like,
I do accept invitations, but me just going out to somebody's stuff, I don't know. I'd be like, man, I don't know if they want me here.
You know what? I'm trying to change that. Like, I'm gonna just start pulling up on some stuff. Like, I pulled up on Richie Carlisle 2 weeks ago at his joint that he have over.
Oh yeah, I want to
EC.
pull up on him too because he definitely did come out and support Battleground, man. And I appreciate everybody that rock with me or support anything that I ever do, even when the people like, you know, they copy me and they try to like steal my stuff. You know, I appreciate them too.
Take
Don
that
told
as
me to.
Imitation is the greatest form of flattery, man.
Don was like, yo, it's okay if they steal your stuff sometimes. I was like, no, Don, it's not.
Listen, man, imitation is the greatest form of flattery.
Man, listen.
Take it as a compliment.
I don't like being imitated.
Take it as a compliment.
He said, I don't even like imitation crab.
I don't, man. I don't, man.
That nigga said, I use real vanilla, not imitation.
I don't, man. I don't like imitation vanilla. I be like, this shit ain't real.
Listen, I start calling myself the pod guy, and I saw other potters trying to come up with these pod names, and I was just laughing like, have a blast with it. Like, y'all know where it came from. You're welcome.
I mean, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying?
Don't follow the trends.
It's not like
set the trend for the trendsetters.
It's not like I'm about to go like beat nobody up or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Hint, hint. You know what I'm saying? Wink, wink. I ain't gonna go.
Hey, and this nigga is RoboCop. You do not want to run.
It's not like I'm
super
about to
athlete head
cause
ass
no
over
harm
here.
to nobody or nothing. Wink, wink. You know what I'm saying?
That's not what we here for, man.
No,
We here
that's
to
not what we here
uplift,
for.
man. This all positive energy.
I'm just doing it for the culture, man. Shout
For
out
the culture.
Man, I also want to shout out my other judges, man. Flight Life Bees that came through and judged. Shout out to Young Shine, man, the legend, the living legend Young Shine, man. He stopped through with Boy Toy. That was a great look, man.
With they sharp dressed asses. They was just sharp dressed.
I mean, they was looking real dapper, wasn't they?
They had like straight from a dinner party and shit.
Man.
Like they was fresh with it.
It made me want to go get a girlfriend and dress her up. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, hell no, he can't be doing this type of shit to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go get a girlfriend, dress her up.
Go to a fake ball and shit.
You know what I'm saying? Drink some drinks with my pinky out and shit.
Throw a prom, have a prom and shit.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Chris Bleak that be coming.
Yeah,
through,
shout out
man.
to Bleak. Bleak was just here. Bleak is gonna be here on Club Pizzle next week. He just did the Lex Vegas show.
Man, I just honestly, I'm just like a real humble dude, man. And anybody that ever like helped me or supported anything I do, I appreciate that for real, man. It's real genuine.
That's right, man.
Like, y'all would be surprised how many people actually do reach out to me that I shoot advice to and I help their career in the background. And I don't ask for nothing in return. You know what I'm saying?
Do that catch you off guard? Because it catches me off guard when people hit me up like, here, man, check out my song. Let me know what you think. Because when I get that and people get my feedback and I tell them I like it, people like, damn, that mean a lot coming from you. Because I guess I'm like a harsh critic or something. Like
You are, Don. That's why I like you being a judge.
Am I that harsh though?
Yeah, you are. That's why I like you being a judge, because I know you looking at everything like you like looking at it,
attention to detail.
Yeah, you own it. So I'm like, all right.
That's the athlete. That's the sports part of me, like attention to detail and certain little things. I do seriously want to help a lot of people. I'm gonna reach out to a few people. I've reached out to a few people from the first battleground that I'm in contact with and help them out with stuff. I do plan on reaching out to Rocky Michael because I think Rocky Michael can go places. That dude is fire, man. Like
oh yeah, man. Rocky Michael, man.
He is fire.
Man, that round of him versus Envy Jazzo, that almost had to go 2 songs too. Real talk.
It was tough.
That was a real tough.
Oh, that's the tiebreaker? I mean, not tiebreaker, but y'all have him do a second song?
Yeah, for like, because somebody got to win. Like,
no, I had it made up in my mind that I wanted Envy Jazzo and Hayes to do 2 songs. Yeah. I had it in my mind. I had it made up in my mind that I wanted them to do 2 songs for the finals.
I really wanted to be like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I don't want no ties, whatever. If y'all come up and it's gonna be a tie, then y'all gonna have to go until it ain't no tie.
I mean, it was gonna be hard to
somebody gotta win.
It's hard to be a tie when it's 3 judges. That's why, you know what I'm saying, the 3 judge thing works.
Yeah. That's
why,
you know what I'm saying? That's why I took out, because I had 4 judges last time, and I was like, oh no, I don't like this. It would be too many ties. Yeah. I hate going to competitions.
And you don't want to be the one to have to be the deciding vote.
I know, right? which makes it all type of pressure on the judges. You should have seen them, Tim. You should have seen them passing this mic around. They fighting to go first and second, so they don't gotta answer. They don't gotta be the tiebreaker. It's crazy.
Hey man, that's a whole different type of pressure though. That's a whole different type of pressure. It's like, all right, I got it. Like, I like both of them, but it has to be one winner. You know what I'm saying? It's tough, man. It's a tough job, but somebody got to do it.
Yeah,
and again, I'm glad.
I need that date. I know it said 2 months, but I need that date. I'm there.
I'm trying to tell you, Tim, man. I'm trying to tell you, it's the craziest thing to watch. You know what I'm saying? Especially like when you think about the mind of an artist and how they attacking these situations. Because I flip a coin, bam, call it in the air. Heads or tails, I get
that coin flip is a big thing.
Same
too.
Football rules. You know what I'm saying? Whoever win, you get to choose. Is he gonna go first? Is you gonna go first? You gonna defer? What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So they pick who gonna go first, and then they try to pick their song depending on what they did to try to match their energy. But the problem can be trying to match somebody's energy other than
instead of just doing you. Thing. And that's where Rocky Michael really stood out to me. because you weren't gonna match, like, no way, you know what I'm saying, outside of him doing some Magic Mike shit.
Right.
You wasn't gonna match what Envy Jazzo did. You know what I'm saying? So he stuck with his shit.
And another thing is I want to get rid of this perception, because I saw a whole lot of people making comments on my Instagram after we were like tagging the winners and tagging all the other artists and stuff. And they was like, oh, Jazzo, we knew you was going to win, and we knew this and we knew that. And if you were there, you did not know that Jazzo was going to win. Like, she was pulling out all the stops. But
she put on the show.
She definitely put on the show, and she was pulling out all the stops. But
she was
it was still by the skin of her damn teeth.
She was a standout performer. Hayes, being the champion, was a standout performer. Rocky Michael was a standout performer. Odd Kid was a standout performer.
Mm-hmm.
B-Jax was a the tournament is loaded. So if y'all can rock, and you know what? I do know somebody who would give Envy Jazzo a run for her money.
It's a lot of people who would.
I know the one person who would give her a run for her money. And should I drop the name?
Oh, you can drop the name, but I'm gonna tell you this. It's a lot of people that could probably compete with her.
Mm-hmm.
But what they cannot compete with is her energy and her confidence. You know what I'm saying? So what I have noticed is that her confidence is like past 20. It's past 20. And when people see her confidence, they kind of shrink. You know what I'm saying? And they kind of like falter in the moment. And I'm like, yo, like sometimes like that'll be my only advice to anybody. Like, man, just believe in your shit, man.
So I'm
especially if you're going against the champ.
I'm about to just yeah.
Because when the champ come in the room, she not gonna fucking play around with you, man. When the champ, shout out Envy Jazzo one more time, man. Make sure y'all following at Envy_Jazzo, man. The big one, not the little one, man. She the big champ. I ain't playing with you.
Serious stuff. I gotta get her up here. I definitely got to get her up here to sit down and talk to her. We're not gonna talk about the whole dancing thing. We're gonna just. We might as well just address it.
Oh man, what? Address what?
Let's just talk. Let's talk about it. So we can talk about it. It's
about
okay.
What,
like
Don?
It was dance moves.
What's wrong with dance moves?
Let's
Don?
talk about it. Tell me. It might sound funny coming from me.
What?
So you gotta say it, and then I have to reply to it.
What do I have to say, Don?
There was dance moves present.
All I know is that it was dance moves.
If I'm telling
you,
it's
very entertaining.
If I'm telling you that it's okay, it's okay. It's fine.
He doesn't feel okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, it was a lot of high quality. That was a lot of high quality H2O.
All right, listen,
Don.
man. Envy Jazzo put her leg on me.
She did what?
Oh my God.
That she did. She put her leg on me and took my hat off. My head wasn't shaved, so I felt a little funny.
Goodness gracious.
I mean,
I just turned around and it was there. I don't know when it got up there. How it got up there.
Me, you ain't got to do that.
I was like, put that down. Get your leg off of Don.
Gave her the face. Get
your leg off of Don's shoulder.
I mean, it happened. Like this.
I was like, goodness gracious.
If I tell you it's okay, it's okay.
Man, it was a lot of fun though. That's all I can
He
say.
still don't talk about it. Okay. We can talk about it, man. It's fine. I am not gonna get in trouble.
Man,
just know
listen.
that. I'm not gonna get in trouble.
Man,
You right.
Okay.
Don, you was up close and personal with the champ. So go ahead, champ. Go ahead. Listen, that was the first time I ever wished I could judge my shit. I was over here and I'm the goddamn host. How did I get stuck with this crappy job? How did I get stuck with this crappy hosting job? This some bullshit.
It's an event.
I'm like, we switching next time, Don. You got me fucked up.
I am
This
not.
shit is crazy.
I mean, but she
Man, she put on hell of a show. Look,
And let
she
it
had
be
a dude-
known, and I just want to let it be known because I haven't said it, and I feel like I shouldn't have to say it, but I'm gonna say it. That did not influence my decision at all.
No, it didn't, man. You had a stoic face, man. You looked like it never even bothered you at all, which had me tripping too, because I was like, if that was me, Don, I would have been like this. Everybody would have saw me do it too.
What you would have done? I am not messing with
Imagination.
you. All right, man. So that is the Battleground Battle for Ohio. Part 3 will be in April.
Yeah,
Correct.
it'll be in April. Date to be announced. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get my lineup together. You know, every tournament is a learning process. You know what I'm saying? But
I want to drop this name on air, but I might wait. You know what? I wouldn't mind seeing Crazy 8 the Great go for that title.
you know something? You want to hear something crazy? I tried to get him out.
Yeah?
I tried to get him out. He was like, man, he was like, I'm very interested. I was like, well, come on, man. Well, come on, we're here for you.
Hey.
It's his type of thing.
Hey, yo,
Crazy
hey.
Eight.
If I got a call, if I gotta pick up the bat phone,
I told
he
him.
got to be there for April.
I said, listen, man, just come sit in the judge's booth. I said, Don gonna be there. I said, just come sit with the judges and watch one time. You know
Pull
what
up.
I'm saying? And just see what it is. I'm like, man, this is something that you would like. He was like, man, it sounds like it. Because let me reiterate this. This is Battleground Performance League. You know what I'm saying? This is a performance league. It's not battle rap. Everybody as soon as you see Battleground, they think
it's
rap.
battle.
No, this is for
and
performance.
That's why and you have the videographer there.
Yeah, shout out to Don Prince.
Shout out to Don Prince, yeah. So the footage will be out so y'all to see this is not battle rap. This is a performance league.
Yeah, it definitely is.
So come on out, man. April, come on out, man. Hit me up. I'll tap you in with me so we can get that done.
And I can't wait till y'all like Don, man. I really can't wait till y'all see how we about to cut this footage up, man. Because I'm not making just like promos or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting together something real special. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
So that's why I might just like rock out a couple times at the house just to keep stuff consistent while I'm doing the tournament. And then like overall just find a bigger venue, like a place where I can like put in some stands in the side, like a warehouse type, something gritty. You know what I'm saying? Get a tank somewhere, like Masterpiece.
Not a tank.
Hell yeah, get Mystical in there. No, not Mystical. Wait a minute.
You can't get his.
I can't have him in there touching hoes and shit. I don't mean hoes.
You said that, and you said that Pizzle was gonna be headlining the April show. You said that, right?
Man, I'm trying to get you to come out if you want to come out, man. It's up to you. It's up to you, man.
I mean, this is the last. 23 is the last dance. So I mean, I can do a song or two.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you.
I can do a little set.
What I can do is I can tell you who I'm trying to get on the card with you. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm always trying to get somebody that's some type of heavy hitter to do something. So, you know, my next person I'm gonna reach out to is I'm gonna see what Bleak gonna do. See if he want to come out.
I'm pretty sure the album's dropping.
You know what I'm saying? It'll be good promo. You know what I'm saying? I reached out to Boy Toy. She enjoyed the show, so I was like, hey, why don't you come down? You know what I'm saying? Just perform one time and show these people what it's like to be a star. You know
I got a couple. I can do a couple songs. I can do a set. Just you know what I mean. Just let me know. I can do a set. Like this is the last dance. I do like sitting there. I do be itching to perform. Me going to shows makes me want to perform.
Man, you got the damn type of face that people can't read your face. You look like you wanted to compete to me though. I looked over there at you, Don. You was like, I could take this guy. That's how you was looking. I could take this guy. I know I could take him.
I ain't gonna hold you. I would not lose that title.
Man, listen, it's a nice title too.
But I'm retired. I'm a podcaster now.
Technically.
I'm retired. I'm a podcaster.
Man, Booker T retired too. He was just in the Royal Rumble.
That's the Royal Rumble. That's Something different. That ain't
Jordan
WrestleMania.
retired twice and then still came back.
That ain't WrestleMania, man. That's just something different, man. I'm doing other things. Speaking of podcasts, so let me go on here and make this announcement right now. As y'all know, I am starting my own network, the Happy Hour Network. I'm gonna be launching that very soon. Woo! Woo! Yay! Woo! Happy Hour. And I have a show there. It is titled The Best Damn Podcast, period. And my guy, Mr. Shredder, is going to be one of the hosts of that joint. Woo, Mr. Shredder, he is the man. So get ready for that, man. I ran this idea by him a long time ago, and it's like, I'm trying to get this network together, which is why I don't sleep a lot. And I'm taking this weekend, and this is a mental weekend. No work for me this weekend. I'm just going to have fun. I'm going to drink me some whiskey, whole lot of whiskey. I'm going to go to a couple of basketball games, and I'm just going to not think about anything that has to do with work, job, or none of that shit.
That's all I do, Don. That's all I do is work. Work and be.
You got to take mentals. So the Best Damn Podcast, period. Starring, I'm going to be hosting that show along with Mr. Shredder. And my cousin JB is also going to be a part of that joint.
Cousin JB.
It's going to be a whole lot of fun. I just wanted to make that announcement here since I got you up here. I've been planning that shit since I told you to come up here Sunday.
For sure, man. I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
Before we get out of here, and yeah, since I kind of shortchanged y'all last week, I'm gonna roll for a few minutes. We got some boxing coming up. Now, tomorrow there is a fight. I really don't care about it. I'm still up in the air if I'm going to watch it or not. But Jake Paul is fighting Tommy Fury tomorrow. Do you really care about this fight?
No.
I don't either.
No, sir, I don't.
They canceled Adrian Broner's fight for whatever reason.
I definitely wanted to see that fight.
I was kind of looking forward to that because I'm just to see where AB is at. To see, what I'm saying? Like, we see him clowning on IG and clowning all over the place. And, what I'm saying? See him like months ago, he was like 300 pounds or two. He was just like fat, out of shape, looked like, it was like, damn, nigga, you boxed? You know what I'm saying?
Man, he had the beer belly and everything.
To see him get back down into shape, and then for this fight to get canceled, it was either last week or 2 weeks ago where they canceled it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like disheartening for him. I think this is the second time that has happened to him.
You hear what happened, right?
No, I didn't hear what happened.
All right, the young bull he was supposed to fight, he was getting trained by Roy Jones. Roy Jones put him in a sparring match a couple of days, but like 9-10 days out before the match.
And he got knocked out?
No, dude broke his jaw.
No, even worse.
Dude broke his jaw. But if you know anything about boxing, you're not supposed to be sparring that close to your match. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
You're just supposed to be working on your defense, little stuff that you can touch up, shadow boxing, stuff like that, hitting the bag. But yeah, it's been all over the internet.
I didn't know that dude got his jaw broke. I just saw that the fight
he got
was
his
canceled.
jaw broke. Dude been doing his rounds on all the YouTube channels.
Damn.
I stay tapped in, so his father been on there speaking for him, telling about his deal with Roy Jones for the past 5 years and how his camp is a split camp where Roy does the last 2 to 3 weeks of the camp, but Roy's barely ever there. They saying Roy Jones, he train him 1 or 2 days out of the week, and then Roy is gone the rest of the week.
That's not good for him, though.
No, it's not.
Because he might be learning something, and Roy might come in there and try to change. Like, you can't do a fighter like that. Like, that don't work.
Right, so that's how Roy had been doing the boy for the past 5 years. Now they're in the midst of trying to find a new trainer for him. Because
now
Roy,
I understand why. Now I understand the Bay Brothers story. I would like to get the Bay Brothers to sit down and have some conversations with them, Mickey and Cortez.
Right.
Because I know they were with Roy way back when. Like, I would love to hear from those guys. So if anybody can get me in contact with Mickey and Cortez Bay, please feel free. Holla at your boy.
Right.
Let me run through a couple of fights that's coming up. March 25th, David Benavidez, Caleb Plant, super middleweight championship. That's March 25th. Caleb Plant is petty. And you know why he's petty.
Man, he my type of petty.
You buy this man's website domain name
Yep,
a month out from your fight,
I do it.
6 weeks out from the fight. That's super petty. What happens in this fight, though, Meech?
What happens? David Benavidez is going to kill this guy.
It's going to kill him? It's going to be that bad?
I mean, Caleb is a good fighter, but I think David Benavidez, he going to come in there on some of that like cocaine rage.
And here you go.
Man, everybody know. We all know he got caught doing cocaine. Come
Here
on,
we
we ain't got to
go.
hide it. That's why he lost his belt. He lost his belt because he tested positive for cocaine.
Yeah, well, I mean, if that's what it was.
Yeah, he going to come in there. He going to be raged up. And he going to, unless he fade in the later rounds, I don't see Caleb Plant beating him, honestly.
All right. April 1st, Anthony Joshua, Jermaine Franklin. I don't really care, but AJ's a big name. I'm probably going to end up watching this fight because I want to see how AJ recovers, and can he get back to title contention? If he can win this fight, will he get Wilder next? Will he get Fury next? Like, I want to see it.
You know what I'm more interested in with Anthony Joshua is the fact that he's now training with Derek James.
You know what? And this is where, like, the boxing part of me, this is where I miss Manny Stewart. Because if anybody can fix you, Manny can fix you.
I think
Manny fixed Lennox.
Manny fixed Lennox.
Because remember, Lennox was the polite Britishman, and then Oliver McCall knocked him out. Then all of a sudden he turned Rastafarian.
Yeah, he did. Oh man, hey man.
I said every little thing is gonna be alright.
He went from auntie and crumpets to I'm a bud man. He's
Bumblecut, bah!
It happened overnight. The nigga came, he had a flat top, and Oliver McCall knocked him out.
Fish and chips, mate. Fish and chips.
You don't know?
He went from fish and chips to jerk chicken
And plantains.
real quick. It was like the one fight he had a flat top. Oliver McCall knocked him out. That nigga came back in dreadlocks. It's like, what the fuck?
You know what happened, right?
No, I don't.
They went and got him some real butt.
You know what? We gonna move on.
You know that can change a man.
All right, we gonna move on. Shakur Stevens, April 8th. I don't even want to butcher this dude. Yoshino was his last name. I don't even want to butcher his first name. But I think Shakur comes out on top of that. I mean, because I rock with Shakur. Shakur is my guy.
I mean, it's a warm-up fight for him really at 135. So I don't think they're going to just throw him in there with somebody who's going to be able to really do too much damage.
Other fights coming up. Vasily Lomachenko, Devin Haney. That's going to be a banger. And I like both of them dudes. I don't want to pick against neither one of them dudes. But I'm going with Devin Haney.
Oh, you going with Devin?
I'm gonna go with Dev.
Yeah, I'm going with Devin too, man.
That's gonna be a banger of a fight though. Like Dev, this is the fight that Haney needs. He needs a fight like this to go against a dude like Loma.
Right.
He needs this type of fight.
Loma got all the clout. And I just don't see Loma being able to matrix on Devin. Devin gonna jab this dude's head off. Just all night, just gonna jab him. They're gonna be so tired of Devin jabbing this dude. They're gonna talk about how boring the fight is. That's what they do to the good boxers. They be like, yo, this fight is boring. I don't care. I'll be watching them. I'm like, man,
the sweet science. It's the sweet science. Yeah, it's the sweet science. Other fights coming up, the big one. Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia.
I say
that's the one right there. April 15th, I believe, is the date that they set. That's the one. That's the one where, you know, you got these two guys, these two big names. And a lot of people say that's where all the dope boys is coming out. The dope boys is out. Because they was out at the last Tank fight. It was like the dope boy convention.
That's why everybody like Tank. He a normal Baltimore dude. You know what I'm saying? He talked with the same accent.
Yep.
He went to the club, took Ryan Chain in front of his girlfriend. Ryan was like, I thought he was playing with me. I was like, come on, Ryan.
What's funny about this fight is the fact that a lot of people have been this is this generation's version of Floyd versus Oscar. They're trying to compare the magnitude of this fight because Tank for a long time was running with Floyd and Oscar backs Ryan Garcia. I think Ryan Garcia I think he got a little Oscar in him. The only thing, Oscar fought everybody. Oscar wasn't scared to fight nobody. And Oscar beat a lot of ass in his day. He did.
I wouldn't compare Ryan Garcia to Oscar De La Hoya, man.
Look,
Oscar De La Hoya was a phenomenon.
He was different.
He was the golden boy.
He was
untouchable for a long time. Ryan Garcia is a golden boy wannabe. He want to be anywhere.
He
close
sees,
to
and I do think Oscar sees a lot of himself in Ryan Garcia also.
That's probably because they both be wearing panties. Man.
Come on, man, don't do that. Man, we ain't good.
I got Tank in 8 rounds.
I got Tank by knockout because I think Ryan Garcia is gonna try to get cute or try to do something outside of the norm. He might be winning the fight by keeping him on the end of the stick and trying to jab him, and he's gonna get cute and do something stupid, and Tank gonna hurt him.
I think he's gonna actually go out there and try to fight him.
You think?
I think he's gonna actually go out there and try to fight him. And see, Tank do this thing where he like to play crazy in the early rounds, where everybody be like, I think Tank is just trying to fill him out, but I don't think that's what he's doing. He's just trying to stretch the fight out for the fans. He's gonna knock this dude out.
That's what Floyd. That's what people don't realize. Floyd did is like, all right, man, I'm getting paid $100 million. I might as well just come in this mud for 12 rounds. I might as well. Y'all paying $100,
right?
I don't want to knock this dude out early. Because imagine we was paying $100 for Mike Tyson fights, and he ended people mad, and he ended people in the first 30 seconons. Man, you mad, right?
Soon as somebody walking past to get to their seats, you stand up to go like this, and he didn't knock them out already.
It's over.
It's over. Damn, man, it's 15 seconds into the fight.
Andy Ruiz, Deontay
Wilder, knockout, first or second round.
I'm gonna just predict a knockout. I don't know who, but it's gonna be somebody getting knocked the fuck out. The other heavyweight fight, the one that I'm really looking forward to, Undisputed Championship. I've been itching for Undisputed Heavyweight Champion for 20 years, at least 20 years. The Klitschko brothers had the belts, refused to fight each other. I always said this, like, if I had to beat my brother's ass to become Undisputed Heavyweight Champion of the world, sign the paper, dude.
Just to get the money to keep it in my family, for real.
Keep the belts in the family.
And bragging rights.
But still, Undisputed Heavyweight Champion of the world. These dudes want to hold on to the belts and not fight each other. I'm beating the dog shit out of my brother to be Undisputed Heavyweight Champion. I'm beating the shit out of my brother to be the Undisputed Middleweight Champion. Any Undisputed Championship, and I got the belts, and my brother got the other ones, and I can only be undisputed. If I get his belts, we gotta go.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I would fight my brothers too. I would
beat the shit out of him for the undisputed title.
I'd have fought him for less. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I'll tell my brother, I say, man, we can go out behind the garage where can't nobody see us, and we can get it in all the time. They be like, man, you crazy.
And that matchup is Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury.
If they fight, I don't see Usyk beating him. If Deontay Wilder couldn't knock this man out, man.
It don't have to be a knockout.
I don't.
Usyk don't have to knock him out.
Tyson Fury is the most agile big man I've ever seen.
Same.
He's too big to be so light on his feet. And what is Usyk gonna do? Keep coming in forward on him and keep getting jabbed? He gonna catch some jabs to the straights. And man, Tyson don't gotta knock him out. His arm's long enough to keep that little dude away from him.
I agree. I don't have a prediction for that fight. I don't.
I know people that probably don't want to see this, but I would rather Usyk go ahead and fight Deontay Wilder, get knocked out.
I don't think that's gonna happen. I think
him.
I think he will tear Deontay Wilder.
Do you think so? Man, listen. I don't think so. You know
When
why?
you put
not-
Deontay Wilder in there with dudes with boxing skills, Tyson Fury.
You can say that, but that's the only person he ever lost to. That's one person.
Those other dudes
Lost twice, right?
Those
No,
other
Deontay
dudes.
Wilder, that's, yeah, but it's one person.
Those other dudes don't have the skills that Usyk have. That's what I'm saying.
You know, we from the hood. So what? I'll come back and I'll fight you tomorrow, man. Shit, I lost today, but
I'ma come back tomorrow.
we gonna be back at it again.
He
Trust
actually
me.
lost all 3 of those fights. If we gonna be honest,
Consecutive
He knocked
fights.
him out in the first round, in the first fight. I ain't gonna say he knocked him out, man. Come on,
he still lost though.
man.
I still thought he
it was a
lost.
good fight, man.
It was a great fight, but I thought he lost.
You ain't gonna do my boy like that, man.
He got the 2 knockdowns, yeah.
He knocked this dude out, man.
But what about the other 10 rounds?
Man, somebody gave him some cocaine. They keep
Cocaine. Look, cocaine the first fight. Heavy ass Big Van Vader suit the second fight.
I didn't even think it was the
I don't
suit.
think so either.
I didn't think it was the
He
suit.
just
the
got
second
beat.
Fight.
I just think he got beat.
I did think that dude gloves looked a little suspect though. You know what I'm saying? And then I did see all the footage of the dude gloves. Like, okay, when you boxing, right? You know how they gotta wrap the glove. They gotta cover all this up. You can see all this dude hand wraps under his glove. You can see his knuckles down here in this part of his glove, meaning that when he was mushing them in the face like that, every time you see him mush him like that, his fist was in that glove right there, mushing him in his face.
So
You
he
know what I'm
was
saying?
a little attack, a little dirty boxing.
Yeah,
they call
that
it.
was that crunk style fighting. You know what I'm saying? That's what they taught him in Crunk Gym.
Sugar Hill.
But you got to know what you're looking at, man. And I'm sitting here being me, and I'm watching this fight, and I'm throwing a fit because nobody wanted to watch a fight with me because nobody want to watch fights with me. Because man, get out of here. This dude be into it too much.
He's a real
They
commentator.
don't understand it, man. Like, they don't understand. Down at the Montana Love fight, man, just listening to the people in front of me and behind me. I had never been so happy to see Too Sharp Davis in my life.
Man, these casuals, man. The casual fans that don't really watch boxing, but they coming out because they wanted something to do. They don't really know nothing about fighting. Fighting to me is a beautiful thing, man.
It's the sweet science.
It's
And I'm
nothing-
telling you, just the people that was sitting behind me, me and my cousin, I just kept looking at my cousin like, man, I want these niggas to shut up.
There's nothing more.
And when Too Sharp Davis walked over to our section, I was like, thank God, somebody else who know what the fuck is going on.
Right,
over
somebody
here.
that you can have a real conversation
Shout out to Too Sharp
with
too,
about
by the way,
damn
man.
boxing.
Yeah, big shout out to Too Sharp. He had his comeback fight a couple of months ago. I meant to go, but we had our Red Line Christmas party that night. I did get to catch the fight though. I didn't know he had been inactive for like 8 years.
I didn't either.
Yeah,
Honestly. I start watching some of the up and coming fighters, and I started getting latched on to Earl Spence and his coming up story, and I'm like, oh man, I forgot all about Too Sharp. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I mean, he stopped after that first loss, that was his last fight that he had. That first loss, I think it was on ESPN. It was like 50 Cent birthday weekend or something like that, because he was with 50.
Mm-hmm.
And that loss, like he stopped fighting.
Sometimes you got to get your mental back together,
Yeah.
man. You got to get your head right. Like when you're doing a combat sport or anything, when it's one-on-one like that, it make you feel like, man, I couldn't do this, and it's all on you. You can't blame nobody but yourself if you lose, man. Like, it's one of the hardest things to ever have to deal with. It's the same thing, like I told you, I used to wrestle and all that. When I lost,
I've been through it.
man, when I lost, I couldn't believe I lost. I couldn't believe it. Like, man, somebody could actually beat me.
Because you have this sense of invincibility when you get out there. And yes, I did wrestle in high school, y'all.
And here I am. I'm getting messages from the champ, dog.
I finished 4th in the Senate. Let's go.
I'm getting mad at you. I won the Senate 2 years in a row.
Complicated ass niggas, man.
Yeah.
I'm just talking
Listen,
shit. I'm just talking shit.
I was a great wrestler, man. I took second at my national qualifier because I popped my knee out of place. You know what I'm saying? I did an enziguri kick on the dude, and you're not allowed to do that.
That's what I'm about to say. You can't do that.
Yeah, no, it's definitely you can't do it, but I did it because he had me in a high single and I couldn't get out. He wouldn't let me go. So I tried. I really was just trying to scare him. I thought if I did it, it would scare him, but it didn't. And then I turned and it was like, Yeah, that's exactly how I felt, Tim. But other than that,
Look, we can do this all night.
yeah, we could.
But we're gonna get the hell out of here. What the champ saying? The champ tell the champ.
Oh, she's sending me videos of her with the belt.
Tell the champ that there's a seat at Club Pizzle. Waiting on her whenever she wants to come up. We can, just tell her there's a seat up here for her.
She just sent me a picture of the dress that she gonna wear to the photo shoot that I'm getting her for the belt, because I'm putting an article in there in the Cleveland Scene magazine for her and Hayes.
That's dope.
About Battleground 1 and 2. So I already got Hayes pictures. I'm gonna go take Jazzo sometime this week, get her pictures. I set them up a 4-hour studio block so they can come in and just rock out as long as they need to. If they want to do stuff together, they can. If not, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, but they earned it. So I'm just being a man of my word.
For the culture.
Yeah, for the culture, man. The things we do.
Yes, sir. Continue to do that for the culture, and we're going to continue to do it for the culture, man. Battleground 3 is coming up in April. The best damn podcast period will be launching on the Happy Hour Network sometime this summer. Woohoo! It's going to be a blast, man. We're going to have a blast with it. You know what to play, Tim. We getting ready to get the hell up out of here. I'm going to go listen to some bad care. I almost want to go pull up to Exotic, but that's too far for me to drive home, and I can just go listen to some bad karaoke at Networks and drive and be 5 minutes from the house.
I think I'm about to go sit outside the bar and drink my liquor down.
Sit outside. The MAGA bar right there. I ain't even going to talk about y'all president making us pay for fucking Ukraine. We just going to leave that alone. Like, I don't talk about that type of shit.
I know, man. That's not go politics. I really talk all that.
No, we ain't going to go there. We ain't going to leave that shit alone, man. I don't talk about that. Thank y'all, everybody, for tuning in to another episode of Club Pizzle. Thank my guy, Meech the Shredder. Let them know where they can find you at, man.
Man, thank you, Don, man. Thank you, Tim. Y'all can find me everywhere at Meech the Shredder. Or y'all can follow me at Shredder Gang Music on IG, man. But just Google me, man. Meech the Shredder. It's only one Meech the Shredder.
Talk your shit. All right, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Always protect your peace, protect your energy. The message is more important than the messenger. And creators, be great. Stay positive, because negative energy is trash. Peace.